Sunday. And that means another SafeMoon Sunday stream from Jack and John with some great SafeMoon news, info and updates, including new information about the SafeMoon Wallet, expansion of the company, the SafeMoon Card, exchanges implementing SafeMoon tokenomics, and an impressive amount more. Are you ready? No part of this video is financial advice and everything contained is for entertainment only. Always do your own research before investing any funds. I am not a financial advisor. DYOR. What's up, crypto chasers and moonmasters? It's Bath. I can't believe how much info Jack and John were able to cram into this stream, and I would recommend you head over to Twitch and watch the replay yourself. It's only about 20 minutes and I'm not going to cover every single topic that they touched on in this video, because I think that would take me longer than they did. So to keep this reasonably brief, I've got my top 3 headlines pulled straight from the stream and we're going to run through them, what we heard that's new, and what they all mean for SafeMoon's future. Jack and John touched on a number of hot topics that the community had been craving information on and asking a lot about, so without further ado, here they are. Number 3. Exchanges are working hard to implement SafeMoon's tokenomics and the distributed 10% tax. Currently SafeMoon is tradable on 14 exchanges, with 7 of them supporting and working on fully implementing the 10% tokenomics cut. The team also re-clarified the division of the 10% cut. 5% goes to the liquidity pool and 5% goes to the holders. Burning occurs through the burn wallet being a holder and thereby receiving a portion of the holder 5% cut. This is all also spelled out in the white paper, which I will link in the description. As more exchanges begin to support SafeMoon, and even better, the full SafeMoon tokenomics, adoption of the token will only grow. The easier it becomes for people to buy SafeMoon, the more likely they will. Number 2. The SafeMoon Card. Everybody has been buzzing about the SafeMoon Card and how great it will be to be able to spend funds directly from your SafeMoon wallet with no effort. But there was always one concern. Who would use a debit card if every transaction was taxed an additional 10%? Probably nobody. Well, no worries my friends, because it was confirmed today that transactions using the SafeMoon Card will be exempt from the 10% tokenomics fee. There may be mixed feelings on this one, since the 10% fee on every SafeMoon Card transaction was a juicy prospect to holders, but I believe not having the will allow for much broader adoption, which will lead toward more users holding SafeMoon and strengthening the ecosystem as a whole, which should benefit holders more in the long run. And now the card is actually legitimate to use for spending. And coming in at number 1 on the heels of some FUD busting after a post from Ledger is some wild new news about the SafeMoon Wallet. If you don't know Ledger, they make a hardware cold wallet. Personally, I use a Keep Key for my offline storage. Link in the description. But it won't matter now, because SafeMoon has announced that along with the software wallet, there will be a hardware SafeMoon Wallet too. With a huge color display and a camera that you can use to scan QR codes, this is miles ahead of any of the other hardware wallets that I have seen before, and I can't wait to get my hands on one. Do you use a hardware wallet for your bulk storage currently? If you do, which have you found to be the best? Let me know. I'm not sure how long the SafeMoon hardware wallet has been in the works, but announcing it right after Ledger's mess, which John noted that the SafeMoon legal team was going to be pursuing under slander or libel laws, was brilliantly timed. Or was this already planned and was Ledger being extra sneaky with the timing of their article? We may never know. Beta signups for the SafeMoon wallet should be starting around the middle of June. The team also did some excellent FUD busting regarding the project with the Gambia, talked about new hires and the expansion of the team, and noted that the Minecraft server is now accepting testers, so do make sure you watch the whole thing. Thanks again, Space Cadets. This is an exciting time for SafeMoon, even during a market dip, and I appreciate all of your support. If you like staying current on SafeMoon news, make sure you subscribe, and I'll keep your feed full. I'll see you on the moon. No part of this video is financial advice and everything contained is for entertainment only. Always do your own research before investing any funds. I am not a financial advisor. DYOR.